All right, good morning. Here we go. Crazy world we live in. So only thing different is going to be you have a button right here, push that on for your light. Your other one, you had two switches right here. And then you have the down and you have the up. It's very self-explanatory, nothing big there. Everything underneath your LP is identical. It's not any different. Still have the auto regulator that switches over between the bottles, so that is no different. As we look down here, there's your battery. It's all hooked up, but the nice thing is we walk over here, don't forget, this is where your battery disconnector is now. You did not have this on the other one. When you go and you put this into storage or you're not plugged in, you'll just shut that off and that'll kill all the power to inside. We have your crank for your jacks, manual crank for your power chung jack, and then we're gonna have your hose and your television mount right there, okay? You asked me to shoot this for you. So these are low point drains, all right? All these are designed for is if you get a bad taste in the water, you hook to your city water connection and you open one at a time. Red being your hot line, cold being your cold line. You just simply open the valve and that's gonna run water down here. What it's doing is that's running water, clean water into all your lines and flushing it out down here. You close that after you've done it for a minute to two, and then you go ahead and hook it up or turn on the city water and just do the same thing here. You will go ahead and open that valve and that'll rinse out the cold line, okay? So that's what you'll do for low point drains. It's not any more difficult than that. That's all that is. You know how to use an outside shower. You know how to use a black tank flush that cleans the black tank out. You just hook a hose there. The key with this is please make sure that you have your black valve open whenever you're hooked to there. Slide topper's on there, so we have our slide topper to cover the awning. As we walk back here, we've spoke about the quick connect cord now. Instead of feeding it back inside, you're also gonna have your cable hookup or satellite hookup if you so choose to do that. You're gonna have a dump hose in your bumper. This will be where your grill will mount. Again, when you pull out your grill, you're gonna see, when you hold it flat with the handles, you're gonna see two little sockets. Those sockets is what actually fits into here and here, and that's how it's held on. People think this has something to do with it. No, this is just to hold your utensils. This is to hold your rack for whatever you want there. So these posts go right into the grill and that's how you're gonna hold it. The hose you saw in your compartment, that's gonna be where we'll hook up to your barbecue grill and then you'll hook it right down to the quick connect down there. All right, so your 23B had the same exact thing. Quick reminder, this is an electric refrigerator only. It is not propane, so it's not gonna continue to cool as you're going down the road. But once you get there and you plug your coach in, it will start cooling down a lot quicker than the one inside, okay? All right, as we move here, television hookup, we have 110. This is where we'll hang the television right there. We know what that is. We know how to use this, and we know everything else here. I will go up and see if I can get that mud diver screen off. All right? All right, last thing that's different, steps. Lift up, pull, goes in, and that's it. Voila. Please make sure that whenever you go to put it in, you just take a second just to brush off the steps because everything that you lift up will go inside, okay? That's the outside, all right? So here's your panel. Again, self-explanatory. It's not gonna be real hard to understand. We know what a slide out is. We know what an awning is. Your living room lights, your water pump switch, gas and electric for your water heater set up here. And then this is your monitor panel. We push and hold fresh. Right now it reads 2/3 from us doing our water check. So there is water in it for you to play with it this evening. You have black, you have gray, and the optional gray too. You do not have a third tank. So this here is a generic monitor panel, so you won't use that. You will use gray 1 and black. All right, so as we walk in, everything is self-explanatory. Really, there's not a whole lot different here. The one difference that you have is your ducted air on this, where you did not have ducted air on your other one, and that's going to be controlled by a thermostat. It's a digital thermostat that you turn the mode on, you set to heat or cool, and you set the temperature to what you want, okay? And then it kicks on and off, just like home, just like your furnace did on your other one, okay? I do want to shoot your fridge because I'm not sure if this is the same thing as what you had. This is a Dometic refrigerator where the controls are now inside. All right, so here's what we have. You have auto, which is what you're gonna run this thing on 99% of the time. On, auto's lit up, AC because we're plugged in, so that way it tells you, hey, you're working off electricity. If you need to run this on gas only, instead of flipping that lever like you did the Nord Cold, you push it once, It goes over to gas, it sparks, it lights, and you're good to go. Then you do have a temperature setting that'll be right here. This is just like your other one. Please take 6 to 8 hours to totally let it cool down. Let it go ahead and get everything nice and cold for you. Okay, so that's the only difference is going to be there. Now to turn it off, you're just going to hit that on-off button right there, and that turns off. Okay, we have the hide-a-bed, which we know how to do. That just pulls out all storage. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have questions, obviously, because this is a vague video, take a second just to call me or text me and let me know your questions, and then I'll go out and look if I don't know the answer and let you know. So thanks again for the business, and I look forward to helping with anything you need.